Alright, recording. Yes, old style walk and talk video. Been a long time. I'm using one of the old cameras just for this occasion. Yay, probably pick up the wind because I don't have a band-aid over the microphone. So, my bad. Anyway, I should have used the other old camera. Wasting time. Fred did a lot of videos. He's doing a lot of videos lately. Alright, talking about the brain and value and feelings and thinking. And two concepts. I guess I got through some of it in my last video. I mean, my last video sort of anticipated his video, I guess, because I sort of covered some of the subjects in that video. But I sort of left off at the point that thinking isn't original. I mean, as much as it looks like it is. It's our brain's effort to understand this thing out here called the world. So like if I was a wolf and I was running through here, I would have to understand what I can get away with, how high I can jump. Through personal experience, I understand the physics. Even though I don't understand it the way we do, in the book-learned way, the wolf is going to understand physics. He's going to understand what will work and what will not work in navigating his world. And we're basically doing the same thing. We're navigating a less physical world. I mean, our world isn't this simple because ours has people and personalities and all kinds of crap in it. But animals also have personalities and crap in their world too. They have dominant males that'll beat them up, uncooperative females, all kinds of shit goes on in their life too. But anyway, and they have to understand that stuff. So anyway, so what was I getting to? Alright, so the first argument I would make to his video, I mean, they're generally good videos, but they imply things I don't like. I always hate this. This tree is always dropping big branches like this. And you're just like, when is it my turn? Anyway, be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Prickers here, really bad prickers. I'm in big trouble. I gotta cut this shit back. Whoa. Obviously I haven't been down here in a little while. Anyway, I haven't been up to it. Neither has the weather been. Anyway, what happens with religion is pretty obvious. It's just broken logic. It's a broken model of reality. And once you break the model, especially in a key place, a place related to everything. I mean, you can't unravel that God connection. I mean, once you put him in the book, he's going to taint every page in the book. So it just completely breaks down the brain's understanding of reality. So it's just like the wolf running. If he thinks, the Bible says he can fly, or some other kind of bullshit, then he's always going to be relying on that as an escape, or he'll just invoke superpowers when he needs to, and so he might take more risks than he would otherwise because he thinks he can fly out of the trouble or some kind of bullshit like that. And that's all religion does. It just breaks functionality by creating a false reality that people are navigating, and the only way the false reality works is it doesn't claim there's a brick wall right in front of me now. I mean, it doesn't do anything that ludicrous where it does something, where it says something that can be proven wrong. So as long as it keeps saying things about a future and about a place that doesn't exist, like the future or heaven, as long as it confines itself to rules and realities written in those fake, artificial, non-existent places, yeah, it's got no problem. Except for, like I said, circumstances like people living their life thinking there's going to be justice, people living their life thinking God will take care of it or God will clean it up. We have to clean it up. That's what they have to understand. And they're not understanding that because they keep relying on this fake God. But anyway, so I sort of disagree with you a little, kind of maybe, on how you contextualized religion. But maybe we agree. It's hard to tell with your videos sometimes exactly what you're saying. Not that you're not pretty clear, but you say sometimes more than I think needs to be said. And that gets on to the subject of your video where you're pointing out that sentience is the core of value. And you kept saying life, 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 life. And that's where we really get into trouble, right? You know, the vocabulary is broken right there. Because, you know, a lot of life, most of life, I think, on planet Earth, if we add it up, most of the DNA is not part of a sentient creature. It's part of an insentient creature. It's a part of a little machine that does not have any value still. It's still functioning in the I'm just a rock that has acquired feet kind of world. And they're just little machines. They're like cars, or it's not even good to use cars just because people have made whole movies about cars with personalities. But that's all they are. They're mechanical machines. They're toasters. Oh, yeah, again, movie. They're I don't know. Think of something mechanical, and that's all they are. They're a test tube and a beaker and a, I don't know, well, whatever, an apparatus that does something. You know, a jack in the box. I don't know, can't do that because the Island of Misfit Toys had one of those. Yeah, well, anyway, you get the point. They're not sentient. And sentience is the core of the value. Now we get to your last video that I saw, where you basically were saying, you're making the subjectivist, relativist argument that nothing has value till some asshole observer walks around and says, there, it has value, I say so. No, that's a crock of shit. As I was trying to point out in my video, like the logic, the value is in the universe already. It's already here. It doesn't need us to identify it. It already exists. And it's all we do is identify it. All we do is recognize it. We don't make it. We recognize it. So we're not critical to its function or its existence. We're just, after the fact, showing up to say, I acknowledge that. Well, our acknowledgement does not change it. So if there was a sentient creature that had no mental acuity, didn't understand its circumstances, and was just suffering, well, because it can't say the words, I'm suffering, doesn't mean it's not suffering. And therefore there is no need of an observer. All there is need of is a victim. Something enduring the harm of sentient discomfort. And that's where the core of all value is in that concept of discomfort. That's the whole game. Yeah, I mean, I had real plans for this video. It was really sunny and pretty, and now it's gotten cloudy and not so pretty. So I was going to have a background video, but we'll see. I might not bother. I'm going to try to hit some golf balls, but man, my arm is so bad. I don't think it's going to work. I don't really know what's wrong, whether it's my neck or my shoulders, but man, unfortunately, rotator cuff difficulties, which, you know, I'm not getting surgery tomorrow, that's for sure. So anyway, sort of fucked. I'll just have to work through it, right? Shake it off, as Pyro would say. So anyway, yeah, good videos, but yeah, some of it I didn't like. Tennis ball for your dog, I could send it to you. Probably too expensive. Maybe the owner dog will want it. It's funny when dogs leave their toys behind. What are they thinking? You know, like it's going to follow them home. Dumb little animals. Anyway, enough of a video. Till next time. And so forth and whatnot.